Now, Nathan's next, and last actually.
Last of 7.
Kurt, be quiet! Okay.
Do you say that often?
Yeah. Alright, so here we are on the eve of an Ironman. And who would have thought? So tell me what's happening in your head at the moment. One sec. Right, so what's happening in your head?
I think it's just nothing and everything at this stage. It's just going over the course and the run and just trying to go through a bit, well, you'd say a game plan, but I think it's just a race plan as to, okay, it's going to be a long day out there, and the key to it, I think, will just be to try and pace yourself, get into a rhythm and maintain that rhythm, and just, as they say, expect the unexpected, but it's just, yeah, going through it and thinking, okay, you've got to talk to yourself and take it easy at particular points, not back off, but and not start down, it's just take it easy. You know, you've got a lot more to come, and in the end I think it's just going to be, if it come down to the run, where I think a lot of people will feel it, and it's just mainly at this stage thinking about, okay, what do I do?
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's, yeah.
And how do you reckon you'll feel when you wake up, if you get any sleep tonight, when you wake up tomorrow morning and you realise that, righto, you know, with all the training and everything that we've done, today's the day. I've got to be down there in a couple of hours and I'm going to start an Ironman. How do you reckon you'll feel when you wake up?
I don't think it'll be too much different from any of the other races that we do. Pre-race nerves, jittery, you might call it the OCD complex, where you go and double check and triple check everything and make sure it's all right, and then just sitting around and waiting. So yeah. I don't think it will change much from what I feel at the moment.
Have you, there's been varying answers to this from all members of the Little We Try group, but have you, are you visualising, have you visualised yourself either on the journey or coming across the finish line in the last little while? Have you had that mental picture in your head?
I probably had a mental picture of basically all 3 legs, just going through and doing the swim, and just saying, okay, get in a nice rhythm, and that's basically what it's been for all 3, is trying to think and visualise, as you say, is just get a rhythm and feeling, and like in the swim it's just a 3-stroke breath, nice and steady, siding properly, and trying to cruise through the swim, and the same on the bike, is visualising being down on the aero bars, working coming up over the hills, coming out of the saddle for that, and then on the run is just getting into a nice comfortable rhythm and going through that, and again on the bike is doing the aid station changes, if you're grabbing those, filling your bottle, so visualisation is a big part of it, yeah. And coming across the finishing line, yeah, probably not so much as trying to instill in the head is, okay, comfortable pace and all the way through.
Yeah.
Most of what it is.
And have you got, and I know Murray actually gave us one, and he said, yeah, absolutely, I've got a number of them, but have you got a little mantra or a little motto or something that you'll use tomorrow, or are you just put one foot in front of the other?
It'll probably come down to one foot in front of the other, but
have you got something that you've used across even your long training sessions? Have you got a little, yeah?
When you go out to fight a bear, you don't give up when you're tired.
Nice one.
So that's what came out of work many years ago, so it used to be thrown around the office in jest, but I know I've used it in a couple of situations where it's okay, the bear's still going, so I've still got to go.
Yeah. And so, as far as being part of, you know, the We Try club, what does that mean to you? What does the journey with the group of people who happen to make up this great little club, what does it mean to you, and what have you gained out of the whole We Try experience?
First and foremost, it's just a great group of friends that are all like-minded. We've all got we all ended up with similar goals, and we've all come from different backgrounds and had different experiences, and it's also been a good
now you're going to have to come over in front of the camera so we can see what's going on.
And of course, there's always been Kurt floating around.
Can't you two do anything by yourself?
Yes.
Oh. As long as it stays on the face, we're fine. I find Shannon anywhere
Oh,
else.
But going,
Dead.
going back to it, it's just become a great group of friends, and I don't think if I hadn't got mixed up with them, that I probably wouldn't be sitting here
Really, yeah.
on the edge of doing it. I mean, I sat down in front of the TV one Sunday, I don't know when, probably only 2 or 3 years ago, and saw some highlights from the Bustleton Ironman and thought 17 hours, well, that wouldn't be too bad to do, but never really had the inclination or drive, well, probably the drive to get up and go and start training to go and do it. And
Yeah.
it wasn't until some other friends had got into it, I'll give that a try, something different. I always liked to keep fit, but I'd lost a little bit of that, and after I moved down to Melbourne, I kind of regained some of that, so
Yep.
all that training going right somewhere.
And was it a really clear-cut decision for you to do this event, or did you struggle with it for a little while? Did you perhaps enter and then think, oh geez, what have I done? Or did you think, no, that's it, I'm doing it, I'm going to enter? And was there a clear moment that, you know, that you entered and you thought, yep, I'm in?
I think when when the We Try group came up with our concept of let's go and do an Ironman, I was on board with doing that. Leading into doing some of the training, so I spent a lot of last winter trying to work on a couple of things, well, trying to work on everything basically, on my swing, bike and run, just to try and improve my own times over the sprint distance, but also get more into the longer distance races. A bit of an injury put a bit of a cloud over it, and I was to and froing, but I thought, well, everyone else is coming to do it. It's a goal out there to go and do, so this would be the best time to go and do it when you've got 6 of your other good mates going out there and doing it all at the same time, all feeling the same pain, all trying to battle their own individual demons at that point in time. So,
Can you remember the exact moment that you entered? What, did you just entered online?
I did enter online.
Can you remember where you were? Or was it just one of those things that you just went, yep, done? That's just all
No,
right.
it wasn't done. I believe I was sitting at home. It was just after Geelong, after Kurt's birthday, and I wanted to see how that went as a precursor race, as a bit of a test, because they're almost similar types of courses with the hilly run and ride.
Yep.
So, well, the entries closed shortly after that, so I thought, well, if I'm going to do it, I better do it, but it wasn't just a enter and step away. It was, yeah,
It was quite a
I'm going
moment.
to do it.
Yeah.
Let's put it down, so.
Yep, beautiful. All right, well, that's it for you as well. That was nice and easy, hopefully. Not too
It
painful.
was.
Except Kurt with his great big Santa beard. So
Yes.
we'll try and talk to everybody again after the...
Yeah, send me one of the beer in my hand. Might be a bit looser then.